What's going on today, guys? Mk6 here. Today I'll be doing a headlight and taillight restoration video. Uh, they definitely need them. Definitely need it. Headlights definitely need it, but taillights aren't that bad considering they're on the back of the car and they're not getting pelted by bugs and dirt and rocks and all that kind of good stuff from the front of the car. So the taillights are fairly good. Obviously, they got some scratches still. I mean, taillights are bound to get scratches and all that, but this is what I'll be using for the taillights. Just a lens clarifying compound, just to kind of clean them up a little bit. And then after that, I get it all cleaned up. Then I'm going to go ahead and put on the cleaner and glaze. How it goes. I already air hosed all the dirt and everything off from the back ends. There's still some dirt in there, but they were pretty caked up with dirt. So, but first, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe these down just with some multi-purpose spray, just to kind of get all that dirt and grime off of the lens before I start to try and buff them out. Just because if you got anything left on there, it will most likely scratch it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray these down a little bit. Grab a microfiber rag. Let's do a couple swipes. And yeah, already it looks 10 times better. So what you do with this stuff, you pop it open. Probably just get it all, shake it up. Pop that sucker open. I'm just gonna sit here and get all that dry stuff off. Alright, and then this, you just dab it on here. You don't want to go crazy with it. It's kind of like buffing paint or whatever, you don't want to do too much or too little. So yeah, you just put a couple of gloves on, and I'm just going to sit here and gonna start going on it. Go ahead, put them up here. Get that corner. Oh yeah. Wow. That looks 10 times better. And this isn't even the final result for it, but comparing, I'm sure it might be easier if I put them in the light, but comparing them already, looking good. That one, kind of tell it's still dirty a little bit. I didn't wipe it down. But then you look at this one, and it looking good. Looking good. And then with this, you don't have to put it on with the wheel. This is just something that you kind of dab on with a rag. Dab it on the rag, and you kind of just work it in there. See now, what I'm seeing is a lot of overspray from when I painted, which kind of sucks. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just dab this on. See how good it looks afterwards. Just want to make sure that you get a clean side of the rag. Once again, you don't want to be giving it more scratches than it already has. Seems like this stuff has separated. Give this a good shake. So I'm not sure because somebody's ripping on by. There we go. Now that looks better. So you don't want a whole lot. I think I probably overdid it with this, but you live and you learn. See what happens. So you kind of just put it on there. You just rub it. Just rub it. Make sure you get the edges. Oh yeah. I mean, that looks 10 times better. And then once you go ahead and rub on a good amount, make sure that's all, you know, really rubbed in there. You don't want any kind just sitting on top. Wow, and just like that, I mean, she's looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and just wipe off any excess, any of the fogging. And just like that, this taillight's pretty much done. It looks brand new, basically. I mean, just get this out of the way here. And just like that, guys, I mean, fairly simple with the taillights, especially if they don't have a crazy amount of bugs or scratches or any dings or dents. It seems to go pretty smoothly. I mean, these, comparing the two, I'm sure you can even see it without the sunlight, but just comparing the two, I mean, day and night. It's going to be the same process with this one, nothing too crazy or special. Try to use, if you don't want to use multiple rags, you want to try and save rags, whatever, obviously do that. Use multiple if you can or if you want to. But I have plenty of rags, but I like to you know, this one's still clean, so I'm still going to use it. Just going to go ahead and wipe down this taillight with a multi-purpose. Once again, just get some of that dirt and grime off, just so you're not scratching it up any more than it has to be. Alright. And you can see, just like that, I mean, there is a, might look like it's not that bad, but there's definitely always a layer of grime on whatever you're working on. 3 lines. You kind of just go right at it. Once again, you want to make sure you're hitting every spot that you plan on cleaning up. Obviously, this is probably a lot easier if you have something to hold the taillight for you. But I kind of already tested it. There's not really a good, a good spot for it to hold. I was thinking I was gonna put a clamp on these and put them on this rail, but it wasn't gonna work. So I might as well just hold it. Alright, again, it's gonna go ahead and just wipe it all off. Oh yeah. This is before I even put the cleaner and the glaze on. I mean, it looks brandy freaking new. Obviously up close, I mean, there's still gonna be imperfections, just like everything. But yeah, it looks great. Looks great. Same side that I used on the last taillight. I put a little bit more on this time because this whole thing I'm just experimenting. I mean, this is my first time ever doing it, so I figured I'd start with the more simple stuff first. The taillights. If you guys decide to do any of the restoration for any car, most likely 80% of the time the taillights are probably going to be the easiest thing to do to make look better, because once again, they're not on the front of the car. They're not getting pelted with rocks and, mosquitoes and all kinds of different bugs and, line. So yeah, just go ahead, apply it, and rub it. When you're rubbing this stuff on, you don't have to, do a certain you don't have to do a certain motion or anything like that. It's just making sure that you get every single spot that you want cleaned. And who knows, maybe if your taillights are shaped in a certain way, sometimes a certain rubbing them, go in a certain direction will probably be the best bet. But with these taillights, I mean, they're fairly simple. There's no crazy curves in them or anything like that. It's just fairly straightforward. But yeah, when I applied all that, go ahead and make sure I get the dry side. Just wipe it off. And just like that, guys, I mean, looking brand new. Looking brand. Alright, guys, so finished up the taillights. They're looking freaking brandy new. Grab this other one here real quick. Looking good. Then I was doing this headlight, but wasn't recording. I lost storage. Didn't have enough storage for the video. So I came to the conclusion it is cleaning up nicely, way better than before, but I'm going to have to set it up for another video just because it's going to take a lot more to get a lot of this haziness out. I'm going to have to really get down on it and use that 3000 grit compound right here to really try and get most of that off. But yeah, guys, the headlights will be for another video. Sorry about that. But got the taillights done. Taillights are looking good. Alright, guys, that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace.